Well, hi everybody and welcome once again to Lightning TV. Now, last Saturday night it was the turn of the Fife Flyers to visit the Milton Keynes Arena. A tight game a couple of weeks ago up in Kirkcaldy saw Flyers win it with 30 seconds to go. Let's go see what happened on Saturday. 57 seconds remaining on the power play now. Good work by Wallace on the forecheck. Almost forces the turnover. Griffiths down there as well. Crowder. Fanucci. Just go down into the centre. Looks to get a shot away and he does! Carlo Fanucci opens the scoring on the power play, of course. 12:37 remaining in the first period. Fife take the lead. Well worked goal. One of those players you can't give space to in the centre. Picks it up on the right hand side. Just goes straight in. Bit of traffic in front of Patrick Colleen. Job done. I think that was Bloodoff creating the distraction for Patrick Colleen there. It's Milton Keynes 0, Fife Flyers 1, 12:37 to go. Crowder going down to forecheck. Great energy by Fife Flyers, and Crowder does his job brilliant there. Valdez will pick it up though. He'll go for a bit of a skate. Looks to get the shot off, goes high into the left hand side on Owen. And that's a goal! Pumped in by Suon. It's the equalising goal. That came from absolutely nothing, pretty speculative, but they all count. Valdez shoots to the left-hand side. Suon just picks it up, just wrists it in. And that just appears to go right the way through. I'm not entirely sure if Valdez got a touch on that, but just hits the side netting of Shane Owen's goal and they clear the zone. The Lightning will look to build again as Fife get some fresh legs on the ice. Isaac's more Bloodoff on the ice now, as well as Fanucci for Fife. Michael Fine again. Comes all the way out to Suon. Armstrong with a shot, goes leg on side, he just creeps in through Shane Owen. Lightning take the lead, it's a 2-1 game. A power play goal with 5:01 to go in the second period. Good power play work by Lightning this time round. Just works it round, Suon gives it to Armstrong, just fires it in. It's just a little bit too quick for the Flyers netminder. It's a 2-1 game. Bulmer goes with him. Lajon will go all the way round if he possibly can. Valdez fighting for the puck down there with Basarabo, I think that was. Arson, beg your pardon. Armstrong with a hit into Gauthier. Great check there. Just under 20 seconds remaining in this first period. Gauthier again. This time round it comes to Wallace. Comes off the stick of Balajon, probably fortuitously, into the last 5 seconds or so. Shot comes in all the way. That should be enough just to run the clock down until we get the buzzer. Stop it with a couple of shoves in there, and as the buzzer goes at the end of the first period, pretty good game so far. It's Milton Keynes Lightning 2, Fife Flyers 1. Time. Good period of possession this by Lightning. Nice work down low. Fine again. This time round just turns it straight over, and Fife's opportunity now to break. Crowder and Fanucci coming into the middle. Crowder with the shot, comes off the skate of Fine and goes off into the corner. Berzins couldn't quite get the puck that time round, and Meadle couldn't get the turnover. Bulmer again, great shot by Bulmer, goes over the left hand shoulder of Patrick Colleen. And that levels the score. Good work by Fife. Lightning caught out a little bit there. Crowder it was with support. Bulmer just fired that in. Left hand shoulder was low of Patrick Colleen and just left enough space there. Bulmer levels it up for Fife Flyers. 17:20 remaining in the second period. Gauthier retains possession. Arson now. He'll look to get a shot. Tried to get a tip. Pace is definitely picking up now. 12:55 remaining in this second period. Lannan tries to get a stick in, but it retains in Fife possession. Arson straight across. There's a great goal. just fired across, straight into the blue paint again. And Fife had a man over, just going straight towards the goal. Good work by Flyers. Arsenal picked it up, just put it across, and I think that's Bulmer again. They just got the tip, just underneath. Patrick Colleen. Milne Keynes lining 2, Fife Flyers 3, 12:45 remaining in the second. Finucci, left hand side, Shaber skates towards the net. Finucci will drop that down and Fife will pick that up again. A very, very promising in possession, Fife Flyers tonight. Another opportunity there, it's another great goal! Fair through by Finucci. Really well taken opportunity, 7:15. And that time round, I think that was Chase Shaber all the way through. Great goal. It's a 2-goal lead. Milne Keynes lining 2, Fife Flyers 4. Shaber now. Armstrong tries to put it round, 10 seconds to go. Fife in possession now. Just trying to run the clock down. Last couple of seconds before the buzzer goes. And indeed it does go. At the end of the second period, Fife have their 2-goal lead. It's Milne Keynes lining 2, Fife Flyers 4. All to play for in the third period. We'll see you in about 15 minutes time. Face off to the left hand side of the Lightning goal. Stofflet fires it across left hand side. Fife back on the power play of course, but here come Lightning with Robbie Balagion. Puck gets tangled up in his feet and he just manages to free it, but this time round he almost does get pickpocketed. Opportunity now for Tim Wallace. Tim Wallace goes high, pulls one back. Sure-handed goal for Lightning, and you have to say that was purely down to the commitment from Robbie Balagion, who just did not give up on that at all. Just kept digging and digging and digging, gets it in. Wallace drifts in from the bench, goes one-on-one with Owens, and his customary celebration from Tim Wallace. 1 goal in it. Fife retain the power play, of course. 1:41 remaining on that. But it's a 1-goal game. 19:24 remaining in the third period. 12:30 remaining, or 12:34 remaining in this third and final period, unless of course we get a bit of overtime. Golovkov's now, 6 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. The stick of Patrick Colleen starts to get tapped on the ice. Griffiths missed the original pass. Golovkov's in possession again. Now there's an opportunity for great goal! Golovkov's out front to Nelson Armstrong, fires high on Owens, and Lightning tie this game up just as Fife come back to full strength. 12:14 remaining. Great work by Griffiths. Golovkov's just waited and waited, and there it was. Nelson Armstrong just fires it high. It's a level game. This is turning into an absolute cracker. This game is just ebbing and flowing. Fine. To Balagion again, just gets it stuck underneath his skate yet again. Unlucky there, Robbie Balagion. Run to the last 30 seconds or so of this penalty kill. Fine, couldn't quite get it clear that time round. Shaber waits over this right hand side, picks up the puck. He'll go for the shot. Great shot! Gets the tip in, it's a power play goal. Gauthier picks that one up. 9:05 is a power play goal, of course. That restores the Fife lead. Shaped up to take the shot. A classic feint. Shaber, absolutely classic feint. Just passes it quite nicely. And he's there just to tap that in. Crowd goes a little bit quiet again. Face off to the left hand side now. Blazion down for the face-off, wins it this time. Wallace, marshalling his troops, waits patiently, gives it back to Voldix. Voldix now just trying to get his shot away. Suon gives it back to Voldix. We're in the last 30 seconds. Goal! It's the extra man goal! Robbie Blazion! 28 seconds to go in the third period! It's all level at 5 apiece! Great work on the power play once again! The extra man paying dividends! Work down, traffic through, and it's Robbie Blazion at the back post! 28 seconds to go! It's all square! So 27 seconds remaining. Lightning about, well, both teams about to go back to full strength. Is there time? 17 seconds. Is there time for something else from either team? Stoffley now takes it through centre ice. Takes it down into the corner, followed down by Armstrong. 6 seconds to go. Stoffley tries to dump it in. Is it the last opportunity for Fife? The buzzer goes. Lannon go for a bit of escape, and that's gone past the stick of Fine. Lannon, Golovkovs and Michael Fine on the ice for Lightning this time. 2:17 to go. Another shot from Dormer comes off the right leg of Lannon. Just skips under the stick of Fine. Opportunity here for Fife. And with 2 minutes to go, it's Fife that win the game. Fife pick up that second point. Well, that was a cracker. Skips under the stick of Michael Fine, gives him the opportunity, and I couldn't quite see who it was at the back post there. I've got a feeling that was either Basaraba or Cazzola. I couldn't see the number, I do apologise. I think it might have been Basaraba. But it's Fife that take the second point, the overtime win. What an absolutely cracking game of hockey. Saturday night here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Great game to watch. So Fife Flyers once again breaking the hearts of those Lightning fans in the Milton Keynes Arena with a 6-5 overtime win. After the game, I caught up with both head coaches. Todd, you picked up the win in a very tight game a couple of weeks ago up in your barn, of course, with about 30 seconds to go, and you've gone and broken the hearts again tonight here in Milton Keynes.
This is a tough place for us to come. That's my first win here in this building, and we knew we had to be on top of our game. I think that our early work in the game, and certainly in the first and second, really paid off. Although we came out of that first period behind, I thought we played really well. The guys looked engaged, they were working hard, and that's really when we're at our best. But got to give credit to this Milton Keynes team. Offensively, they're dangerous. They just don't go away, and I like their style. So it was a good game tonight.
One thing about the two teams as well is it's two teams that really do forecheck aggressively, and you could see that in the first and second period because it was a wide open game.
Yeah, and Milton Keynes with a short bench as well. They kept going. I like the atmosphere in here. It's loud and very formidable. It's a long trip for us as well. So it was always going to be difficult, but that's a huge 2 points for us.
You got another huge game tomorrow, of course. I say you go just up the road. It's not just up the road. It's on the way past, isn't it? You got Manchester. That's going to be another toughie.
Well, it's nice that we can get away for a weekend, and we'll get ourselves into the hotel tonight, get some rest, and it's not as long, So, good start to the weekend for us. We need 2 more points tomorrow.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for taking time to talk to us. Safe journey. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Tim, I know at the end of overtime you've got to be disappointed to lose that game, but if there was any neutrals in here tonight coming for the first time, it was an absolute belter of a game.
Yeah, I think that was the first time in a while we've actually come back. We got that penalty to start first shift, but luckily we scored on that penalty kill. But to come back, have some confidence and believe in ourselves, we'll take the positives from that. Obviously, we have to work on small things in the D zone, battles in front of the net, battles on the blue lines. But we'll take the positives that we came back and got a point.
You're a coach. You come into the last 2 minutes 15 seconds of the third period. You're a goal behind. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You take a timeout. You pull Patrick. They score on an empty net, you're damned. Robbie Balagion pops up at the back post. Happy days.
Right. It was. We drew up some plays there. Alex made an unbelievable pass to Robbie, but looking at the clock, once we have a face-off in the O-zone, those can be hard to come by. So I figured we might as well do it now or never. So we had that face-off, had time to drop a play, call a timeout, get the guys fresh, and then they took another penalty, and then we scored on that 5-on-3. So that was the crowd got really, really loud for that. That could have been the loudest I've heard them this year. So I'm glad we could do that for them. We got our early morning tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some points tomorrow in Glasgow.
And of course, you were missing David Norris again tonight, which makes you short. And it is easy for people to type in on certain things on social media and so on and criticising the strength of the squad right now. But the players you had out there tonight, a few days rest made a big difference.
It did. We are short. We're trying to get players in here, but it's just not happening right now. But like you said, the guys that are out here are doing everything they can with the short lineup. There's third period we had played with 4 defensemen. It's not ideal, but the guys here put their head down and grind it out. So we got to commend the guys that are here, and we'll keep battling and doing all the best we can with what we have right now.
Tough road trip, as you've already mentioned, up to Glasgow tomorrow. You got an early start in the morning, but that's a team you can beat.
Yeah, we had a big game. I think last time we played them at home on TV, but it's a different ball game in their barn. They've been playing some good hockey lately. We have to be aware of their top line, especially I think Becca. He's a pretty good player, and then Connolly. We gotta be aware of them. And with our numbers at D, we really gotta manage the puck well and get it in deep and play in the offensive zone.
Brilliant. Well, Tim, go and get some rest. Long journey tomorrow. We'll see you up in Glasgow tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
So an absolutely cracking night here at the Milton Keynes Arena, and thanks once again to both head coaches for taking the time to chat to us after the game. Now don't forget, next Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Sheffield Steelers are in town. That is going to be an absolute cracker. Tickets are available from the box office. For more details, check out the Lightning website. We'll see you there.